This is what happens when you fly a plane over an uncontacted tribe. In 2016, a man who worked with BBC News was flown by a plane over an uncontacted tribe in Brazil. He was filming the tribe from the plane and the tribe soon began to notice it. Keep in mind that the tribe hadn't seen any of the modern technology that we have today. The tribe ended up shooting spears and arrows at the plane as they had no idea what it was.
We are the most dangerous thing in Massachusetts. Hello, I am a Pukwudgie. We are spirits of the forest. We live in the forests of Massachusetts and have been here as long as the Wampanoag people. Although we are irritating to humans, we used to get along. But one day they had enough and started slaughtering us. Ever since, we mercilessly unalive humans any chance we get. We like to play with our prey, and what we will do to you depends on who you are. If you are a lost hiker, we will guide you to your way out. But not out of the forest, out of this life. If you are hunting, we will fire poison arrows at you. And if you are a younger woman, we need you to reproduce. We will kidnap you and keep you in our camps. But let's not go into detail. So if you are in Massachusetts, make sure you know where you are. And if you have an encounter with us, get away as soon as possible.
Did you know Taylor Swift?
Yeah, we all know she's demonic, man.
No, she's a clone of the high priestess of the Church of Satan.
Huh? What the fuck? Where did you learn this from?
Watch, look at this pic, fam. So this is like a famous high priestess of the demonic church. Looks exactly like Taylor Swift. Now what's crazy, they share a lot of similarities. Both singers, songwriters, fam. They both have the same blonde hair, the same facial structure. Look, they even wear the same like lipstick. Look at their eyes. The eyes, fam. And
Taylor,
the
fam.
eyebrows. Yo, that's exactly Taylor Swift. Her name is Zena Levy. Zena Levy. And look at her face. Literally looks exactly like Taylor Swift with a snake. This is Taylor Swift with a snake. In her videos. Bro, and there's another video too. They show her going into literally hell. And she has like a demon mask on and all these people are like dancing on some Doja Cat shit.
Yeah.
It's really odd. So theory is that she's actually either a clone of her or her just in disguise. And she's using the music in the same way to take people's souls and like make them attached to her and literally become infatuated.
Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those creepers? Jeepers creepers,
Something dragged me.
where'd you get those eyes?
Gosh, y'all get up. How'd they get so lit up? Gosh, y'all get up. How'd they get that shine?
Golly gee,
When you turn those heaters on,
woe is me.
What the hell is that?
got to put my cheaters on.
No!
Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers?
Oh,
Hello?
those weepers.
How they hypnotize?
Yeah.
Where'd you get those eyes? Rouse, la, 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 them there eyes.
My lover broke my heart, so I ate his. When I was alive, I was amazingly beautiful. I could have any man I wanted, but for some reason I was always attracted to the bad boys. That's why I fell for Kyle. He was forbidden fruit since he was already married. We eventually fell in love. He told me that I was the one for him, and that he would leave his wife for me, but he never did. I finally told him that if he wouldn't tell her that I would. This sent Kyle into a rage. He took my life and buried me in the woods behind his house. But I wasn't finished with him. He was mine. I would have his heart. This brought me back from the dead. Late one night, I crawled from my shallow grave and walked into Kyle's backyard. I could see him in the window watching TV. He was the only one home. I started to sing our song. This caught his attention, and he walked into the dark backyard. I'll never forget his face when he saw me. The terror, the fear. I pounced on him and slowly dug my fingers into his chest until my whole hand was inside him. I gripped his heart and pulled it out. I watched his eyes as I ate his heart.
Check.
Oliver Lumbus donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Kick the duck.
I'm not kicking no dude.
Never do this. This woman wanted to get water from her kitchen, but she'll be chased by a demonic creature. I'll show you what this creature looks like in a moment. But before that, Don't forget that I can protect you, only if you comment your name, like, and share the video. She will be chased through her house by this strange creature. It's very disturbing. In this other video, it's yet another strange entity that ends up in her house. But this time, she lets it happen because it's not the first time it has occurred. So, she decides to leave her house because she'll be gone by tomorrow morning anyway. Except she forgot a very important detail. That her dog was still in the house at that moment, and what she is going to see will terrify her.
This mansion in California is one of the most haunted places in the country. Hello, my name is Sarah Winchester. You may have heard of the Winchester Mystery Mansion in San Jose, but here is how it all came to be. I was born in Connecticut in 1839. I got married to William Winchester, the son of Oliver Winchester, a well-known politician and businessman. His main business was the Winchester Repeating Arms Company, which supplied both sides of the West, the colonizers and the indigenous. That business decision put a curse on the family from all the lives that were taken using their product. Me and my husband had a baby, and shortly after birth, our daughter passed away from health problems. Then a few years later, both my parents, as well as my husband's father, all passed away. And then the following year, my husband did too. I met with a spiritual advisor, and she told me, the spirits of those who lost their lives from the Winchester Arms Company were haunting me. Like and follow for part 2.
If you ever cross paths with these guys, flee immediately. I'll explain to you why. But before I dive into details, remember, my protection extends only to my subscribers who shared this video and comment their favorite animals. They are devil's emissaries on Earth, targeting those who seek peace. These two sinister figures prowl the well-lit streets of cities like Denver, London, and Paris at night. Their name are Akale, and Kaylee spotting them spells immediate danger. Share this video with 2 friends to warn them. It could save lives. The only temporary safety from them is in crowded places, as Kaylee and Kaylee avoid targeting people in groups. But be warned, this is just a short-term solution. If you're alone, the grim reality is you might never see your home, friends, or family again. So be extremely cautious when stepping outside.
Why is everybody running? Just listen to this. They heard screams in the tunnel. People are saying it was SCP-096. But the screams might be fake. What do you mean? They were running to save themselves.
Never do this. This woman was reading her book when suddenly someone knocked on the door. She wasn't ready to see what she was about to see. I'll show you the rest of this video right away, but first I have to warn you. I can only protect my followers who have commented their name, liked and saved this video. If you click on share and then on WhatsApp, the third person who appears wants to harm you. Looking through the peephole of her door, she only heard a demonic laugh echoing in her hallway. But nothing else until someone knocked on the door again. But what is this thing?
Dad, I'm going invisible! Impossible. They created an invisibility cloak that lets you go completely unseen. What happens if you drop it? Watch this. Now you can disappear. Dad?
Okay, so it's been like 10 hours since I've been home. I just got home and I'm about to go inside and see if anything was moved or messed up or whatever, but I really don't want to go in, but I have to. Alright, so far I haven't noticed anything like out of the ordinary. I don't like the dead silence, so I always like sleep with my TV on or have my TV on when I'm in my room, even if I'm like working or whatever. Just check the bathroom. I don't remember closing that. Okay. I do not remember closing this at all.
I'm the one who was forced to do something shocking with a shark. Hello, my name is Emma Harris, and this is part 2 of my story. If you remember last time, I was in a shark cage with my boyfriend fighting for my life. The shark had fought its way into the cage, and no matter what we did, its eyes were fixated on me. It did not want meat, and it did not want my boyfriend either. I was scared for my life, and so I hid behind him the entire time. The shark got extremely frustrated, so it opened its massive mouth and dragged my boyfriend out of the cage. Now, I was completely alone with the shark in the cage. For a brief moment, I thought it was over for me, but something strange happened. It did not move a muscle and just kept staring at me. It had completely calmed down as if it was not enraged or hungry a minute ago. I stood still, praying and hoping for something or someone to save me. The instructors were afraid of pulling us up as not to anger the shark and risk my life. The shark came closer and closer. Its nose was literally touching my chest. I could hear it breathing and sniffing intensively. I stayed calm and quiet, but I couldn't control myself. Do you want to know what?
Bestie, I got bored. So I'm summoning a demon to asking for a wish. Join the live.
Never do this. This man is playing with a laser with his girlfriend when suddenly he targets someone with his laser. But he doesn't know who that person is. I'll explain everything in this video. But before, don't forget that I can only protect those who have commented their first name, liked, and watched the video until the end. If you click on share and see a blue app, it means you are being spied on. The person who looks a bit strange is called Buddy, and he is one of the vassals of Kale and Kaylee, who are emissaries of a very powerful demon, as I explained in a previous video. But what he's going to do, he's going to regret because he has encountered the one person he should not have. Indeed, he can alter people's perception of him, meaning he can appear as a kind, adorable, or even benevolent person towards others, while his only goal is to harm those who come to his aid. If you see him, hide in a well-lit place surrounded by lots of people so that you don't get caught by him. But one thing is certain, someone else will pay the price for you.